Hello everyone, I am Ep-3 Welcome back to Osiris New Dawn. I am in the behind the scenes experiences. Last time we did the mech combat, vehicles, and weapons. The Gemini Site B is sandbox level, so you can just do whatever you want to. God mode, no injuries or anything. Proteus Site A, the one that we were the one that we were on before we went to the old map. And this has to do with droids, manage multiple droids. I'm not too concerned about that or the power systems. What I am concerned about is in the beta, there is the crash site. And I thought maybe I'd go over some of the things here. Let's try some things out. I want to do a little testing and see what all is in here. I'm going to go and get this mission started, and I'll catch up to you here in just a minute. Now that we are in the game, we are actually at the crash site of where we always start at. And I'm not in the beta. Again, I am on that, ooh, that scared me. On the behind the scenes experiences. And I just want to see a few things because I have, darn those meteors, they keep on making me think something's wrong. Been in here before, and I noticed that there was some different things that I would like to see if we can find. You gotta quit scaring me so much. There's the chisel, yay, cool. It's gonna explode over here too. A couple of med kits, pistol grip, that's good. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff down here on our equipment bar. And let's look around for the rest of our stuff. There we go. Okay, capsule wreckage. We don't have the laser cutter or any of the other stuff yet. We need to look around for that. This guy's going to explode too and probably scare the snotty wobbers out of me, of course. Hover fuel. Oxygen tank. Let's go and put the oxygen tank right there. Here's bandages. Now, these are going to be the same things that are in the beta. If any of you are still playing the beta or want to play the beta, these are going to be the exact same things. Here's the actual laser cutter. Things will be in different locations just so everybody is aware. Things will not be in the same place twice. I have struggled trying to figure this out, and there are so many times I wish things were in the same place, but they really are not, and they're not ever in the same place. What I would like to do is go and see if we can figure out where the ores are and where a bunch of the different pieces are, you know, because there's these wreckages here, which I'm not as overly concerned about as much as I am about where different types of ores are, because if we know, then we can come into the game when it's ready and actually maybe find some stuff in here, and I think that would be really good. Unfortunately, that's going to be a little bit harder because, as I said, everything around this wreckage is in different places each and every time. You may find things within just a few minutes. You may find things in half an hour. And just try to keep that in mind if you are playing this. If you don't stop scaring me, I swear, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm sure it'll be something really bad. My thought is I'm going to leave the wreckage here. I'm not really too worried about building a lot of stuff right now. This wreckage will stay here. What I am planning on doing is just to see, because if you look here, we're not going to be using any oxygen. We use hover fuel or water, and we don't need any food because there is no hunger. As you can see, there is no hunger. Okay, nutrition and hydration is full. Health suit, all of this stuff, 199% oxygen. Yeah, no, we are doing a-okay. I know there's this new morale thing, so apparently we have to keep up our spirits and all that kind of stuff. What I would like to do is just head out in a direction and see what I can find. Nice thing is we can run unhindered in here and just run. in the beta, you don't dare do this because you're going to run out of oxygen in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And there are, of course, bugs. You can see the lines on the ground, but this is also just a behind the scenes. Just want to kind of head south. I want to see if I can find things. I might turn around and go north also and just see what there is. Because I'm just trying to find the ores. If I know how far out they are, if I know where they are, I can plan for them. These are, of course, the plants that we can use our chisel on and everything else and get some of those, but I'm not too worried about them. You can only use your chisel on them. I don't think you use your cutter on them or anything. Let's just head south and see if we can find anything good. I don't know exactly how long this will be, but we're just going to look around. That would be good. For anybody out there, there may not be any ores here. I really don't know, because since this is behind the scene, it just could be seeing how long we can, what we can build and everything with what we have at hand. Can't run up hills very well, apparently. I don't remember for sure if there are any enemies in here, like the gnats and different things like that. I don't remember seeing it. I thought I saw the flying skeleopod last time that I did this for a little bit, and that was kind of cool. Okay, see, our oxygen is staying up, everything is good. We just don't want to fly because that will go down. I am not seeing any sort of ores anywhere. That's not the best thing. That's not what I'm going for. It could be with this behind the scenes there are no ores, and it's just seeing. I don't even know if there's any droids or anything else to harvest. It doesn't look like we're going to be finding any ores, so that means we will not be making any duralium or any of that or any of that other stuff, and I guess that's really not necessarily the best thing. Again, we will be able to find our way back, I would hope, because of the wreckage. Whoa, I think we're at the edge. Hey Ma, I found the edge of the world. So I guess we will go sailing right off the edge, huh? At least in this world. We're not taking any sort of damage. We're not getting tired. We're not getting winded. But we're also not finding any ores. That's not good. I was hoping to find out where, like, titanium and chromium and all that stuff, and really know just precisely where they were, so when I do come into the beta, if I decide to come in back into the beta again, I will know where these things are. But apparently this behind the scenes is not going to be so cooperative in that area. We have our base on us, this buildable hut right here, and that's the main thing besides what little bit of tools that we have. I swore that there were some, but I don't know if there still are. Let's, right, okay, that's probably that line that I kept seeing, and that means our wreckage is around here somewhere. And I know the wreckage was showing up the last time that I was in here. And I know that I also saw some ores. I know I did, because I saw iron and a few things which should just be on the other side of this hill. So there should be iron up here, but for whatever reason, at least as far as I know, there was iron here. Seemed like I did see stuff, but I just don't remember where it was. Okay, that would have hurt us for sure. So yeah, all that stuff is shut off. You do a soft landing. There's a rock there. Don't run into it. I already did. Wait a minute. There we go. Yay! I don't know where we are. Minus 4.7, but minus 2.5. zinc. So that's all going to be zinc right here. Actually, it's minus 4.9, 4.7 to 4.9 on the lat by 2.5 on the longitude. And I'm assuming that they're going to be in the same place because, you know, the way that this game is done. This is tungsten, so all of this around here is going to be tungsten. This is just past there to the... I thought we were going north. What the heck? North is that way. We were going... Maybe the crash site is over there somewhere now. I don't know. If not, we gotta probably go back and get that because there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, that was tungsten. This is all tin. And again, you can see up on the upper right, minus 6.8 by minus 3.6. So the ores are in here. I thought that they were. I remembered seeing them. And if I know where they are, here's some gas. I don't remember what kind of gas that is. Fluorine. Some more gas over there. Now the gases might be in a little different areas since they don't necessarily have vents, if you know what I mean. You know, like they do on Proteus and all that. Carbon. Good, we need carbon. But if we can't build anything because we don't have a lot of the pieces set up, then that's not going to do us any good either. I guess maybe what I could do is we could always get some carbon. Take some back with us, I guess. One of the main problems that I have with like the beta and this is we get one piece at a time. Things don't take as much, but we're also just getting one piece at a time. Okay, got some magnesium, I think. Let me see, how many pieces did we get? We got 5 of 8. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we have 8 of 8 and 2 of 10 magnesium. 8 of 8 carbon, 2 of 10 magnesium. What is that? That should be nitrogen. Hydrogen. Cool. So that's the yellow stuff that we needed, and we needed that on Proteus, but they have it here. There's the iron. Okay, that's good, and obviously the iron looks exactly the same. Okay, there's water over there because you can tell with the oases. Zirconium, I want to say. Molybdenum. I don't know anything about molybdenum or what it does or anything else. I know there are people out there that do know. I am not one of them. I am not very chemical savvy or anything or how that stuff works. Should have probably put down the bed, but we didn't. What's that? And that's alright because this is just behind the scenes. There is no, you know, saving this or anything. I just want to see if we can find some of that. Cobalt. Nice. And not the blue cobalt that you see, you know, with everything. Okay, I think we're getting near the edge of the world, but I'm not going to swear to it. So if we ran to the south, we probably want to go to the north to be able to make our way back. I'm not going to swear to it. Maybe we're actually headed the wrong darn way and everything, but I really don't know. Now, it looks really cool here. I do like it. I enjoy playing the beta. It's just too hard. It is way too hard. I know we were not meant to survive on the beta. That's why it's a beta, and you know, all of that. I just want to see if I can find out where the ores are from where we crashed. That kind of looks like our crashed area. It is. Nope, that's a satellite. Alright, cool. So there are also all of these here. So we got unidentified object complete. We got XP. So there's all these panels that we can take off. And of course there are these, the solar panels and frames and everything else just like there always has been in the beta. That doesn't, if you come into here, you know, and you're expecting to find this satellite here, probably will not be in the same place. Even though you may see that arch, you'll be like, yay, there it is, and you go to look for it, and it's like, well, where is it? That was really right here, right next to us. Because if it was, then that was like that was like seriously right next to us. Well, how awesome is that? We just had a satellite right over there and I didn't even know it. Here I was running to the wrong direction. Alright, so we are back actually at the base. That's actually good. Let's actually go to, whoops, B. Is that B or is that F1? F2, there we go. Structured, dome, F. Whoops. 2, structures, F, build. Alright, so there's that. Now we know where this is. I am hoping that that will be marked, because in the beta it is marked, but here it does not look like it's going to be marked, and that's going to be a huge problem if we try to do stuff. We already know how to make the chests and everything else. I am not too terribly worried about that. Let's see what it takes to actually make things so we can make other bigger things. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go to F2 and let's go to utilities. Okay, gas extractor. Storage, there's a chest. Of course, we have a storage crate, which we've got to build with the beryllium ferrochrome. We need none of that stuff there. Excrement collector. Looks like there's all kinds of new things. Power, so there's all these power things that we really don't know much about because I've never made it that far. Propellant regulator. 4 scrap metal, 2 scrap hose, 1 wire. Probably do that and see about making any of that stuff in there. Let me get cracking on that and we will see what all happens. I made the propellant regulator and you can't see anything. I am well aware of that. The propellant regulator is right here. I can't see anything, and when I do turn on the light, it's lackluster at best. It's decent, but it used to be a lot better, and I think maybe they actually tweaked that for the worst. But again, this is just the behind the scenes experiences. Alright, we cannot sleep. That's going to be an issue, and right now it's so dark out, but we don't have to worry about running out of anything, so I'm going to wait until it gets to be light, and then I will go out and we'll get that satellite and see what we can do. If any of you are doing this experimental thing, there is something to know. I just made the ferrochrome, but I haven't gone out because it's still pitch black out. You can see what I have right here. If we go to NIC, that's nickel and a carbon. I have no nickel anywhere on me at all. That way, I haven't even put any pieces in here, as you can see, because they're all red. But yet, I can still build that, so let you build one of everything, but that's all that I can build. And so Tellarnite, I can build that. Zircaloy, I can build that. But I'm not able to actually do anything else. So I can actually probably build an O2 tank, water tank. That's something that I did not know, and I actually built these 3 things right here and another computer screen, but I had no other glass or anything on me. So that was kind of interesting. I did not know that that was something in here because I hadn't actually got in here. This is the workbench, or the regulator, yeah. And in the workbench, I'm sure that if I wanted to, see, I can make a hose from scrap hose, but I have no scrap hose on me. And that's something that's actually very interesting to me, is the fact that they give us this stuff. Let's go look under F2. And let's see what is actually under the workbench. Let's go see if we can place this bad boy, because I don't think we would be able to otherwise. Okay, I'm not able to rotate him at all because it's just not letting me. Just go ahead and confirm that right there. This is the workbench. Let's go see what's in here. Okay, so things that need repair. Maybe this is where we can put the pistol grip, huh? Not valid to repair. Okay. Well, not valid to repair. Place an item to repair it. Okay, it's not necessarily giving me a lot of things to repair, but that's alright, because at least we know that we can repair stuff here. So all we got to do is figure out how to build it. Let's go back to F2 and let's see what that would take normally. Workbench, talonite, beryllium, rubber, and diamond, if we can actually find any diamond again. Forge, we've already made the forge, or actually the furnace. That's what we made. Okay, let's go see about this here forge. Just go ahead and place this stuff. I just want to see. Requires power. Okay, now we need a power distributor. Let's go to F2 again. Power. Need a power distributor. I have seen these because, as you recall, on one of the other ones, I was playing around with this stuff a little bit, but didn't really understand it. I believe you saw that. Power distributor. Let's put that here. And any of the stuff, oops, sorry about that. Any of the stuff that you do want to know, it'll tell you right here what you need. So those are the parts that you need for that. This is the part that you need for that. And really, that's not too horribly bad. I can think of worse things than that. Makeshift solar panel. This is a power grid. Okay, steel may be a little bit hard because we don't know a way to make that. Other things you're just going to have to get off of devices that you find around, apparently. Okay, no power. What is in here? Output, input, is there a way to turn this bad boy on? Not that I see. F. Okay. Inputs. Okay, so we need power to be able to... Let's find some power. Maybe... Okay, this stuff is going to be... Okay, this is a geothermal plant. Again, I don't know how to make any of this stuff yet. We will have to figure this stuff out eventually. This looks... Plutonium. This really doesn't look too hard to make. You know that as I'm looking at this stuff, none of this stuff actually looks terribly hard because we can find a lot of this stuff here. It's just finding it. That's the biggest problem. Alright, fine. Let's put down a nuclear reactor. Okay, there's a nuclear reactor. Let's not... There's that panel. Let's just, there we go. Let's close that. Let's turn off our light. I am using battery. Okay, the forge is now powered. Says no power. Why does it say no power? Power 0. Okay, there we go. That's why. Power. Okay. Well, I'm not too sure exactly how to run these darn things, man. Pressing buttons, but nothing seems to be happening. My fuel does go down whenever I fly, and that's not the best. Okay, input. Power range 100 meters. So we can put this guy quite a ways out if we have to. Let's look for something else. Let's go to F2. Power. What do we need? Power grid. Central hub of any power system. The power grid contains and distributes power to nearby structures. Can be backed up. What did I say? With the hydrogen cell. Okay, power grid. Still no power. Check power distributor. I am checking the power distributor. Outputs 1 of 6. No power. I don't understand. I'm building everything that I can, and still there's no power anywhere, and I just am at a complete loss. Okay. Inputs. Okay. Okay, that does the dome. Outputs 1 of 8. Oh, okay, I see. So now we should have power, but... So that's that. And if I scooch over this way, you can see... That is that. Okay, so that's the dome. Power grid is now running. Of course, do not take anything out. We learned that the first time. I don't know how to work a lot of this stuff, but we're building stuff. We can see actually things are not super duper expensive. I thought it was going to be way harder than this. It's just going to take time to learn these things. Let's go back to F2. Let's go to fabrication. Printer, chemistry station, so we can put in a lot of stuff. It's all interior stuff, structures. Let's put down a habitat, huh? Alright, F. So that's that right there. Wonder if we have to build the... Oh, it's already built. Nice. So now if we go to F2 and we go to structures and we put on a frame for an airlock, I mean. F. So it's building up the land to there. Sealed. Grid? No. Okay, so we won't have any power. Okay, outputs. Whoops. Habitat. Airlock frame. Hey, the lights came on. Sweet. Okay, so now we have a habitat. Stuff is just going to take so long to get used to. Alright. So you have to seal that before you can leave. Cool. So you have to make sure the stuff is routed through here. And for whatever reason... Oops. The forge is not in here. I don't really understand why. Well, you know what? We learned something. Let's go over here. I want to see what all is on here before we end the episode. We put down a bunch of stuff. Didn't cost us a dime. Only a little bit of trouble trying to figure out what the heck everything was. Let's go to 3. Let's start taking this stuff apart and see what all we can find. Not F. Use the left mouse button. Our inventory is getting rather full. There's only 4 slots for the solar panels. Okay. And one more slot for the solar panel. And that's all we have. So we built these pieces for nothing because we can't really put them down. Let's go see if maybe we can build a storage chest real quick. We'll put that stuff down. This is not going to be saved, so it's really pointless to, you know, work really hard to build something because this is just the experiences. And once you leave, it is gone. Let's put down a chest. Let's go to F2. Storage chest. That thing's small. Are you kidding me? A lot of slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 slots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How very interesting that this actually has more slots. It's a lot smaller, but it has a lot more slots. So, we got a lot of free stuff. We did a lot of things. We made stuff that I don't know quite what that is, but something is definitely popping, and I'm not sure what it is. It's kind of getting me worried, too. Maybe something's going to explode or something, huh? See, there it is again. I don't know what that popping sound is. That's how very interesting, huh? Huh. Alright, well, at any rate, we did a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff put in. It was all free. We don't really need to worry about it. That was awesome. We got to see a lot of good things. We now know how to use the power distributor. You need to turn the darn thing on and make sure these things are in the outputs. The inputs is connected to here. We have the power distributor. We have the forge, which still for whatever reason is not working. I have no idea what that sound is, but it's kind of weird. And we got a habitat in. We got the hallway in. It is working. Everything is working just fine. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get used to this new system. I am Defudge 3004. Thank you for joining me here. We have looked at some of these new things, and it's pretty cool. I gotta say, this is gonna take a lot of work, a lot of trying a whole bunch of new things that we know nothing about, and just trying to figure out this whole new system for doing things that I have no idea what it's gonna take. You guys have a great day. We will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.